Alright, welcome back. New level, new color. We are the orange because nothing rhymes with orange, sorry. Technically the final level, although there actually is a post launch level here at Bridge. But we will get to that tomorrow. Let's not worry about it. Looks like precision. Okay, I saw a little peek of that record at the top, and why is Smorg like literally 20 seconds ahead of other people? What the heck, guys? What's going on here? Sorry, let me fix my sensitivity real quick. All right. That was a big level. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, this is a very strange departure from the last two, where it was really open at the beginning. Now it's like really closed off. So, I don't know. Okay, what we got? Yeah, I guess it's very jump heavy, but you can definitely just skip this and go like something like this for sure. Yep. Oh, no, I thought there would be something behind there. I am trolling on Discovery. Obviously, we can also just wall climb up here. I wonder, can you actually make that? Maybe. You do like the... Oh my god, it's... Okay, I will say the last couple levels have had yellow at the beginning, so this feels so slow. It's throwing me off. It's unironically throwing me off. Okay. Is this really... I mean, you can climb up, obviously, but that's a lame way. I probably want you to... I assume the records are going on top of yellow over here to get some speed somehow. Maybe climb up here and get a little crazy. I don't know. This is a very... Wow, this is a confusing level. Okay, I'm trying to get up here. Whew, big jumps. You could probably make this jump with that speed, right? Okay, this is... Again, these last couple levels have been a little crazy. You might also notice my... Oh, I didn't have any horizontal speed going into that. You might have noticed that my timer is a bit higher, and, you know, maybe we shall find out what that was all about at the end of the series, huh? But in the meantime, oh my, what? That's not even a full hop? That's oh god. Ah, jeez. And jeez. Okay, I am dropping the ball here, dropping the Robo-Dino. The Robo-Dino is getting dropped, guys. That's all I gotta tell you. Yeah, this might actually be faster doing like something like this instead. But obviously, there must be some crazy amount of optimizations going on here if Smorg is like 43 seconds compared to everyone else's like meta. God, okay, these are all medium jumps. They're not... Okay. Where am I even going? You see, you know, it kind of flows well, but it's very confusing about where I'm supposed to go. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go this way, obviously. Oh my god, okay. Very tight jumps, okay. Easy. That's kind of like, what was that one level? Was it Ascent or was it Free City? It was something like that. No, I should not commit to this without any speed. Like I said, horizontal speed, very important. Very important going into things. I just jump. Can you actually... I mean, theoretically, you could corner strafe jump this. You know, and go here to save some time. I don't know how worth it that would be. But, yeah, that's very tight. Oh my god, yeah, imagine trying... I mean, you, actually, I just noticed the green here. You can just use the green to... Okay, this is probably the easiest one to use right here, right? Yeah. Makes sense. All a bit of discovery in this game, you know? The journey. Definitely a faster way to do all this bit. Yeah, this is so weird. So, like, all the previous levels had, like, yellow the whole way through, so this is very strange to me all of a sudden. Like, my muscle memory is kind of like, whoa, what's going on here, guy? So, what are map devs doing? My muscle memory. Alright, you figured out you can actually jump on the side of green to get big heights. You can probably climb up this. I've noticed, I don't know if that'll actually get you anywhere. Where am I? Okay, it wants me to do this. Got it. Very cool. Like this. Yeah, this map is all just... Yeah, I guess that's why it's called... Okay, I'm not gonna make this. I guess that's why it's called precision, huh? Go figure. Oh my god, this is like... God, imagine doing this in like... Okay, so obviously this game is very minimalistic, right? Imagine doing this in like an expansive world, like a Cyberpunk 2077 type world, right? Doing crazy jumps. This with like people below you. And, like, having an animation where if you, like, fall like this, it suddenly increases, like, and then your character, like, starts screaming, and then you just hear the bone crack as your screen goes to black. Yeah, imagine if that was happening here in this level. This would be so nerve-wracking. This would be some real sweaty palm material. Okay, pretty interesting level. I'm really surprised. They did so much yellow on all the previous levels that there's like no level, like, no yellow here. It's very strange to me. Let me make this jump. Okay, we jump up here. Yep. Make that? No. I mean, we could if you jump up the green. You could just go down here. Jump up this green. See? Small little optimization, but let's go for a normal route for a while. See what we got to see here. Do I want to go on top or on the side of this? I'm curious, actually. Yellow's up here, so you can actually use this green to jump up to this yellow, I'm assuming, get, like, mega speed. Yeah, Smorg probably gets up here and, like, lands on the side of this green and then jumps sideways and then yellows to the finish, if I had to take a guess. But, oh, man. Yeah, there's, like, that crane jump in Mirror's Edge right here. That's pretty cool. Love that. Oh, ice. Okay. Dev's getting a little frisky. Dev's getting a little crazy. What the... You don't even need to go to the top area. You can just go on this one right here and just land it, like, pop up. Yeah, so this is where you would corner strafe. Also, what the heck happened, guys? Why is my scale video have 110 views? What's going on? What are you guys doing? Who are you people? Is it because I literally put leaderboard in the title? Is that it? Is that literally the only difference? Does clickbait work that well? It wasn't even clickbait. I was just making a... I just used the mat level names for... phrases for fun. I wasn't expecting. I'm not trying to clickbait, I swear. Quite frankly, I'm surprised anybody watches these at all. Oh god. Yeah, it's just weird how it like scales the one that I don't know. I digress. Let's focus on the current level. This is a very hard pop up here. I can definitely see how yellow would make this very quick. Can you just make this jump right away? Probably not. So I actually learned after grinding a level a bit, tucking actually kind of slows you down a lot. Oh, that's the finish? Oh. Awkward. Alright, let's clean it up. So if you like jump and tuck, you actually lose a surprising amount of speed. Oh, I guess not really. I guess if you do a low hop into a tuck versus just jumping straight without tucking at all, you actually lose a surprising amount of speed. Okay, these are actually all like medium jumps here. They're not full hops really, which makes this very tricky. Okay. All right, 25 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Smorg is basically done with the map already, by the way. Yeah. That's not true. So it was 43, right? I think I saw the little blur pop up. So I'm a little curious on how Smorg managed to do that, but not gonna worry about it yet. I've had yellow so long in the past few levels, it's literally been like 12 hours straight with all the grinding I've been doing elsewhere just for fun, basically. Having yellow, that now this feels so slow, it's so weird. It's fine. You can just jump straight to here, You can probably just skip this entirely, go straight to there. Yep. So I'm curious if like some of the corner strafe jumping is like dev intended, because they put that jump there, right? I mean, the thing is, okay, so I don't know for sure, I didn't follow the development of this game, I'm sure someone else did. The game did not look this clean 6 years ago, let me tell you. Did not really have this many levels either. But I can imagine people probably were starting to break their first, like, I think it was 10 levels in the first, like, development, or, like, release, technically. Demo, I guess, perhaps, maybe. Not really, quite. It's not really a demo, but kind of a demo. So I bet the developer figured out, like, all the cool tricks people could do on the first 10 levels, and they probably started adding them into some of these later levels just for, like, for fun, which is, I mean, that's pretty cool, actually. That's a dev who cares. You know? Oh my god, what is this jump? Jesus. Okay, yeah, this is, yeah, you get why it's called precision, huh? It's almost like I have to be precise or something. That's crazy. Crazy naming convention. Okay, I'm not. This is really hard to keep speed, actually. Where'd the music go? Hey, put the music back on. I wonder if it's faster to actually do wall hops between these two, or I should just go straight to like a wall hop off the back here, which you could definitely get enough height to get to here. Obviously. God, this is hard to keep with max speed. Oh my god. I guess I'm kind of like doing a shortcut route here. And not really even a shortcut route. Pretty sure you could probably skip to the second one, maybe even the third one with the green down there. Oh, no, yeah, so this is what happens. You actually need to maintain so much speed going into this. But you just don't make this jump if you don't have like at least 80, like 83, right? Like what the heck? And in case you guys didn't watch any of the other videos of me explaining all the mechanics and other stuff, like, which, you know, I don't blame you. It's kind of hidden beneath all other Discovery Run BS with, you know, insane amount of run time. The first 80 kilometers per hour is pretty quick to get up to, and then like the last 6 takes a lot longer to reach your max of like 86.38, I think it is. So it's just, oh my god, this section is crazy. Like, I mean, I can take the section slow, don't get me wrong. It's just, why would you bother? You may as well just practice. I guess if you're just completing the game, you can take it slow and it doesn't matter, right? But I definitely get to keep speed here. Like, I need, like, you just, oh my god, this jump is just failing. I'm throwing the run right here. I might just go do this instead. It's just easier for me. Like, look how much speed I actually maintain versus doing it the intended quote-unquote way. Also noticing some yellow up there that can be used. We get the green, jump, no, it needs to be a short hop. Or a low-medium hop, either or. Yeah, let's try short hop. Okay, no. Definitely a low-medium hop. Ooh, okay, it's like a medium hop. I lied, I'm sorry, I lied to you. I'm so sorry, guys. It's actually a high medium. I'm sorry. I know, right? Awful content creator doesn't know what he's talking about. Garbage player. Ruining my favorite game. Oh god, you lose so much speed on those jumps, and then you can just hop around here. Okay, clean it up. Actually, what's the offer time? 119? Okay. We can hit that with this route. 100% we can hit that with this route. For sure. I already lost track of where I was going. Yep, that's embarrassing. Pretty sure this is probably a little faster doing it this way. You can probably jump up here. Yeah. Oh, I'm about to keep speed. Don't worry, it's fine. Medium hop. You can probably skip this, actually. There's probably a way to skip. I don't know why I jumped so high. I did not need to jump that high. Oh, I'm a lot right now. Losing my horizontal speed. Oh god. Okay, that's a smaller medium hop. Got it. Okay, hit this. So you guys will be disappointed to know that the white tape at the rock climbing gym has once again eluded me. Well, okay, not the other ones. This one in particular that I've been working on with someone else for a while. I didn't have the speed. Oh, catch it! This is a long check. Look at how far back this checkpoint is. Oh my gosh. Okay, just a matter of practice. You just gotta, that's the whole point of doing discovery runs and leaving it in raw footage. You know, you guys gotta understand how much time I've spent figuring this out. You must suffer with me. Except you don't actually have to because you can skip ahead, but I prefer you didn't and suffered with me. But you don't have to. You don't have to do that. But yeah, it's only up to V7. It's like V5 to V7, the white tape in my gym, so it's like whatever. I've hit some other ones, and the green ones are V3 to V5 for bouldering grades. I don't know, I could pretty much hit. There was like one green in the previous set that I just could not hit. I was working with somebody who was like the same skill level as me. We both just could not hit it at all. It was crazy. Like the start was just, like the rest of the climb wasn't bad. It was just the start. It was just so hard to get into. You kind of had to like wrap your foot. Why did you grab that? You kind of had to wrap your foot like around a giant volume in like a really flexy way, and I'm like the least flexible person I know. So for perspective, back in elementary school when I do like the trunk lift and all the fitness testing and stuff, oh man, I could not do a trunk lift. I'm very skinny, so what happened is I would get to a certain point, I would just fall forward on my face. It's just, I don't know if the trunk lift is a very good judge because the really heavy kids would just lie down normally doing Superman position, right? And they would just get 12 inches already, right? So I don't know if you can really reliably count the fitness testing. It's kind of a joke. Do they still do that? Got the PTSD flashback of the fitness crayon pacer test voice, right? I should really look for a faster way up this, but I want to do the intended route first. Just jump across like this. You don't actually need to do a side hop into it. Kind of lost some time there. It's fine. Oh, God. Oh, make it. Jeez. Yeah, it's definitely faster this screen. It's so weird though. I still can't get over the fact that like the last few levels have just been like yellow the full way through, and then this level is just. Yep. We are doing jump puzzle now. Oh, I gotta make it. I can't make it. And splat. Accept your death. Unless you're on like PvP pace, I guess you shouldn't accept your death. You should probably just respawn right away. But if you're not worried about the PB, just accept being in the mud. Sometimes, you know, honestly, I will say it helps. It helps like just reset you kind of mentally sometimes, because a lot of times you kind of get like really focused on like a certain trick or like a certain sequence, and then you're just like kind of like going autopilot mode, and then you're not really actually improving because you're in autopilot mode. So it does help. It does help sometimes to just accept your fall and just think about where it went wrong instead of just doing it again and doing it wrong in the exact same way again and then again and then again, right? It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I should probably stop talking so much. Stop yapping so much. And start focusing more, huh? Ugh. Yeah, this is so brutal, because if you like lose, like, look how much lower speed I have right here, right? Like, I have to do this now, do like a backup strategy, because I guess if you haven't watched the previous video, you wouldn't know, but how far you jump, like, so walls preserve your horizontal speed going into them. That's why when you grab yellow tiling and you're like 172, when you jump into a wall, you can jump off the wall and you'll still have 172 going out, right? So like, see how I had like my max 86 right there, and I was able to make that jump pretty easily straight to the checkpoint, things like that. So if you go into horizontal, like if I slow down here and then I jumped in here, like look how pathetic that jump is. You kind of have to have speed going into jumps to like. It's kind of weird. It makes sense. Don't worry, it makes sense from parkour perspective. It does make sense, because the more force you put in, the more friction you get to like do a wall hop up another, amongst other things, right? But it's very, very weird from a gameplay sense. It's not something you really expect to happen. And if you don't know that's what's going on, you'll be questioning a lot, like, oh, why didn't I make that jump? Like, I got into the wall, it looks just like the world record I just watched. Why did this not work? You need speed. You need speed going into the wall and out of the wall. Okay, and then it preserves the speed you put into the wall, essentially. And it preserves that through like all your wall runs. You can actually like wall run back and forth with yellow, and it won't seem very fast, but then the second you know, go back to normal on like a normal route with yellow, you will still like pretty much have the majority of that speed, whatever you lost, jumping back and forth because of air friction or anything else, or anything you lost from like air controlling a little bit. And you do like see, like if I press left and right, look how much speed I just lost on this jump, for 4 whole kilometers per hour. Whereas if I just held forward, I wouldn't have lost anything, or I would only lose like, I don't know, like 0.5 at most. So it's very important to hold forward, essentially, if you're not trying to air strafe like I just did right there, trying to save the route, essentially. You do need to hold forward running into the walls, so the later you jump into the walls, the better. Well, you want to flick as late as possible so you can keep holding forward into walls to keep... I overjumped that. Oh my god, of course you can overjump. I don't know, I'm going straight for the screen right away. I should just do the normal route, it's way easier, but... I love this jump. You know, honestly, if you are making a parkour game and you make a jump that as a horizontal wall run into like a giant leap onto like what Mirror's Edge did, like a crane, or like what this is doing right now into a pole, or like pipes, I decided I was gonna call in this game, even though they're not actually pipes and they're just blocks. But I will love your parkour game if you do this. This is peak parkour right here, you know, just like style points. It doesn't matter if it's fast or slow, just the sight. Just the fact that it happens, it exists, and it's like a really cool. It's just a cool. I don't know what it is. You know what? I actually don't know how to explain it. It's just a cool sequence where you do a jump into like into a roll here, like something about it. Like, imagine if there was like a city below us instead, and we were like doing this on top of like skyscrapers and like poles on like a radio tower or something. How cool would that be? You know, like you can imagine it. You could use your own imagination for sure in this game. And, you know, maybe the game is kind of conducive to that, in a way. But like I said, the simplicity of the game it's definitely to its benefit. Because it's really easy to tell like how high you can actually jump up instead of just like trying to guess on like whether this pipe style number 3 in like Mirror's Edge or something. Can I make this jump? I didn't think I was actually gonna climb up that, I'll be real. I didn't think I was gonna make it up that. Oh jeez. I'm pretty sure this is faster, just go like this. That's probably a faster way, doing it the other way as well, but this is okay. You could probably do another climb up sideways and then jump to here. Alright, we could probably still have offered it. Why did it roll? Why did it roll? I didn't roll. I actually know why it rolled, but I just want to be mad. Nah, not even mad. I want to be disappointed in it. But again, if you because obviously some people are not gonna tune into every single episode that's like an hour plus long, right? To figure out what I've been talking about this whole time. It's just, if you come at a jump like this and you're actually at the same height as the jump, it actually kind of like, if you hold shift too early to tuck, it'll actually put you into a roll. I don't know why it does it. I think, I don't know the exact logic. I think it's because since the corners are rounded in a way, like there's like 3 to 5, maybe 7 diagonals on each of these corners, so it actually, like most of the corners actually behave very rounded. They're not, I'm not even jumping this way. I can just skip this and go straight to the, whatever. I'll do that next time. But all the corners in this game are rounded, essentially, or at least like they're made to feel rounded. So it's not like you'll hit the left side of the block or the right side of the block, like on this. You can actually land on a corner here, and it has a whole different jump mechanic, right? So if I jump on the left side of the corner here and I jump again, it can actually take me forward and to the left. Whereas if I jump here, you know, that's what happens. So all the corners are actually rounded in this game, in a way, like by like 5 or 7 diagonals, I would say. I'm not sure the exact number, but that's kind of what enables you to do a corner strafe jump in a really cheeky way to do climb ups and other things in certain levels, like narrow at the very start. I don't know enough speed for this. Ugh. And honestly, most of the time they don't get in the way, but like what happened right here, I actually hit the corner. I'm trying to hit the side of this wall right here. I'm not trying to hit the corner of it, because if you saw, I hit the corner. I actually hit the corner. That's why it's making me jump to the right, because it's basically acting as if this is a perpendicular wall to me, this corner. Whereas like, see, if I land here and jump sideways, I go this angle. If I hit the corner, you know, I go this angle. If I hit this side, if I get a nicer angle, look at that, it goes this way, right? So all the corners are actually rounded in this game. It's a very important trick to know for certain speedrun routes. And it does take a little bit of practice, and you can't, this is where I don't know what the actual term is. I just call them corner strafe jumps. You can do them. Pretend I hit that, pretend I hit that, pretend I hit that. Oh god. This is why it's called precision, guys. This is why the map's called precision right here. But there are some speedrun routes that you do need to know how to do a corner strafe jump if you want to compete at all on the leaderboards. It will save you, you know, several saves. Like you can get pretty far without them, but for the most part, you do kind of need to know how to do them. At eventually, if you want to try to get like a top 20 time. And it gets easier. Like I will say, I think the last like 5 levels here records are a lot easier to compete with, because, you know, I think people just stopped playing the game. Like not as many people got to this point in the game, obviously, and also they're just harder to do in general, right? Oh, that was did I hit the back corner? But yeah, you can actually hit the back corner. Fun fact. With corner strafe jumps, I can actually hit the back corner of this green if I time my air strafe, which is very minor. Like air strafe in this game is not. It's like non-existent. It depends on, like, a regular jump you can get like half a block over, maybe a whole block, depending on how high of a jump you're doing. On green, I've noticed you can get like 3 blocks over. That tells you anything what you need to know about them. God, this is just a really tight ending, but can you just jump straight to the end from there? You might be able to. But yeah, you do need to know some speedrunning outs with the corner strafe jumps, and the corners are very strange. And they have all the same properties as like a regular wall, just in, you know, a diagonal direction, which it's kind of hard to wrap your mind around. But once you do, like, why am I even doing this whole jump up sequence here, right? I could just cheese and go to the side and jump up earlier. Right, I'll figure that out later. I do want to know how good of a route the like standard, quote unquote standard route is, like how fast it can be. But this might take a while. This level's actually kind of hard. optimize. And trust me, this game is hard. Like, I'm making it look easy because I have like 40 hours of practice now at this game. But you can watch the first video, you can see how bad I was at the beginning. Okay, don't expect to make it look smooth at all. It looks a lot smoother watching it versus like when you're playing it, your mind kind of accelerates and everything comes at you a lot faster. So like you don't really notice how hard it is. Oh god, what was that? That was an embarrassing jump. Ay. You really don't notice how hard this game is until you actually start playing it yourself. That's what I've noticed. And then you see Smorg do stuff and like you're like, oh, that looks easy, and then you try it, and then it's just like, yeah, that's like a 2% chance of being able to do that. It's tricky. This game's tricky like that. Yeah, see, I keep hitting the corner. I'm trying to hit the right side of this, like this right here. I'm not trying to hit the front right corner. I could go for the corner jump. See, it just a really bad angle. I just played safe. And go like this instead. But yeah, that's most about mechanics in the game, kind of. Not really, but the important bits of speedrunning the game further is explained now. Oh! Like, you know, how many people even have the offer medal? Okay, more in this level than the previous level. That's a good sign, at least. Okay, but don't worry, we will get to watching Smorgus's record and figure out how he gets that crazy. We will get to that point. I just like doing the level normally for a bunch first, just to just get a feel for it in general, see how well it flows. This level actually does flow pretty well once you like figure out some optimized routes. But like, anyways, what I was talking about before is I could do something like this. It's kind of slow, to be quite honest with you. I could jump up like this. I'm not sure if this is much faster, to be quite honest with you, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows? It's hard to tell. You kind of have to compare against your own PB. I still got to here in 25, even though I kind of did that pretty poorly. So it must not be that slow compared to the normal route. But yeah, if you hit like shift in the air, you will do a tuck, so you can actually like, I can actually look down. See, you tuck your character moves their legs up when you're holding shift like this, and you can press shift before hitting the ground for a roll. So yeah, so you do need to tuck some very crazy jumps because your character is 1.25 blocks high. They can jump like 3.8 blocks high, I would say, with a full hop. It's like 4 blocks, kind of. I don't know. It's really hard to do an accurate judge, even with the blocks showing you, because the blocks change in shape too. And there's a short hop, and there's a big hop. The big hop is like 3.8 to 4 tiles high, something like that. So you can get on top of 5 tall blocks with a tuck, basically. Or actually, I guess it's 3.5 high, because then you can tuck to get like that extra like half block. But I don't know. There are definitely some jumps you need to tuck in this game, for sure, to make up them. And it doesn't see like I think one thing that this game doesn't really do very well is like it's kind of hard to tell like how high you can jump, really. So there's a lot of like 5 high blocks earlier in the game that seem like you can't actually jump up them, but if you jump, like if you just hold spacebar and do a tuck, you actually can. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, anyways, I was looking at optimization here where I could just hit this right here, jump onto this and jump straight to here or here instead of going past this up to here. It's probably faster. I don't know if I get the height though. The thing, and then these jumps are kind of sus here. But if you have the green down there and you have yellow from earlier somehow, like that, if you manage to maintain this yellow the whole way through, you could probably jump from this green to here right away, and then you could just probably jump. Might be able to jump straight into this actually and jump up to here. I don't know. Be interesting. Be interesting. I'm only explaining half the stuff because, like, I was not expecting 100 viewers on some of these videos. Like, what the heck? So, clearly some people are watching. And I'm not explaining anything in most of these. Like, I was explaining bits and pieces in every video as I'm learning them. So, now that I'm finally at, like, the last, quote-unquote, last level, makes sense to, you know, explain some things and put it all together for people while I'm doing the discovery runs here. And again, I have practiced the game quite a lot. I watch my own gameplay to fall asleep at night. And I post these videos for my backlogging series, and this is the final game, in case you're wondering. It looks a lot easier when you're watching than playing it, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's one of those things. You can actually, maybe you can actually go like back and forth. You know, all right, I'm ready to do some map exploring, some map scouting, for to hit this plat. I haven't hit a clean route yet, but this will help a little bit. So obviously we can jump up to this, basically infinite. Well, not really infinite, but pretty infinite, pretty high wall run. You can definitely do it here. Get to this yellow. You could probably do a climb up here if a full yellow and jump sideways, if I could be honest with you. I don't think you can climb high enough to get to the. You might be able to. I don't know. This. You only get like 150 speed off of this yellow if you're like, well, maybe like 160. And you can only really climb up like 24 blocks with yellow, and it's like 12 of max speed with normal speed. I don't know if you can actually climb up this. I guess you could climb this way, jump this way. Jump this way, land here, immediately do a wall climb up to the left so you can keep your yellow, jump to the side, fall off this, don't even do a small hop, just fall off the ledge, land on the green, land here, hop over this. Okay, the thing is, when you're at twice speed of yellow, these precision jumps are, you know, that much harder, but you could like skip this maybe. How tall is this jump? Maybe you could land on this from here with yellow. It's a pretty big gap, I don't know. Otherwise, you could, if you have yellow, you jump here, you jump on the side of this, you jump on the side of this, then you jump up here, do a horizontal wall run, turn around, keep yellow through all this. Jump across here, land on the side of green with the yellow speed still, do a massive jump to here, very precise. Do a full jump onto here from the green, which you have to have a perfect lineup from here, so that's kind of crazy. Jump sideways, and this will like launch you up to maybe high enough to hit this. You might want to play it safe and just go here, but you might be able to land on this. But if you can keep the yellow through here, jump through here, you'll hit that checkpoint high. You'll do a low hop. I don't think you can even hop at all. You might need to. You might just want to do a wall run and just don't even jump at all, or even just land on this, and then don't even jump here. Just fall down essentially. Do a roll. Keep yellow, jump up here with yellow, hit this very crazy corner straight jump onto this corner, not this corner, onto this edge, this side, or this corner, either or. You still have yellow speed, so you can actually make it straight to here. Then you could jump very early on. Okay, the thing is the final sequence is kind of hard if yellow, but let's see. If you have yellow here, you maybe maintain 150. To this point, it would be hard, but you might be able to maintain to 150 to this point. It would be very tricky. I would be very impressed, but you could. And if you do, and because I noticed that there's lower pillars here, you could actually, let's see, jump here, hit this, jump, do a very short hop onto here with your yellow speed still, which is obviously very hard to do. Jump here, land on this. Oh god. Hit a corner strafe jump here with your yellow and jump to the finish. And I'm guessing that's what Smorg does to get the 43. Personally, I would probably, if I had yellow and I got this far in an actual run, I would be so freaking terrified if we were trying to go for this. I'd probably hit this instead and just jump into here and play it safe. Personally, but that's kind of crazy though, no? Oh, did I not hit the heck? Okay. All right, let's just see how much speed we can actually maintain here. Okay, we get 160. We get 160. Can we make it up to here? Okay, you know, it's promising. It's promising. It's a promising reroute. But obviously the developer, this is what I'm curious. I don't know if the developer intended half the freaking tricks in this game, because some of them are just absolutely freaking raw. Just absolutely wicked. And their times don't reflect, but obviously the developer doesn't want to do like the impossible do strat for their author time or whatever, right? Like, why would you do that? Oh, actually, wait, hold up. We actually can, once you get up to this yellow, we actually don't need it. We can actually jump into this, do a wall hop the other way, maybe. Nah, you can't really short hop enough for this. You can climb up here, definitely, but you don't get speed if you climb up here. Alternatively, you can maybe climb up to this yellow here and then speed through the whole map, but that's kind of far out of the way. So, developer, you got a little flickering block, yeah, a little misplaced block here, developer. You gotta come back, you gotta fix the game, sorry. Okay, that's actually the first time I've ever that. This is crazy. This is like the first time I've ever seen this in the game. So like the dev did a pretty good job. Alternatively, we could go like this. I've noticed, and then jump to the yellow from here, or jump to the checkpoint from. Why did I jump? Why didn't I jump in? I literally just discussed how I need to just fall into it, not jump. What am I doing? What the? Why did you not? Saved. How high do I need to go? I need to at least do like one of these. Okay, got it. All into this. Hit this. Oh my god, that's a tight jump. Okay, that's a little crazy. I really shouldn't be trying to reroute this early. I usually say that for PB hunting, but I kind of want to... Oh my god. Oh, save it. I can save it. Easy. I guess I could do it on this side as well. Oh, this is a crazy pop-up here. I think you might actually want to hit... Oh, that'd be hard too. Maybe you want to pop up here? Maybe. Okay, this green here wouldn't be too bad to land on with yellow. This one over here, you could do a short hop into this. But it's not the right angle is the thing. I mean, I guess you could do multiple greens, do like a safer route. Like something like this with yellow. Could do that. Certainly do that. I might as well just go for this anyways right away, yeah. Feeling. Might just keep going. Let's try this one. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, well I'm already up here pretty fast, so I'll just do the route as normal from here. And probably still to PB, then I can go straight to PB hunting, because I don't think people are enthused about me spending 2 hours yapping about nonsense stuff while I'm just trying to find a single platinum run, right? But you know, maybe people like that, maybe, I don't know. Nobody comments, I can't. There's very little comments, I don't know for sure, either way. But even just this one optimization at the start is very quick, comparatively to the normal route, so... Lucky. Oh, man. Map is kind of crazy. The checkpoints are really far apart, it feels like, just because I'm so used to the yellow speed from the previous maps. Oh, make the jump. Okay, we can still PB off it pretty well. I'm just gonna safe route here, because we're lame-os. We're lame people here. Imagine doing a safe route. Psh, what a loser. Imagine doing a safe route. I do want to try that. I feel like that's going to take me like 3 hours of attempts to finally hit a route, though, with the reroute I discussed with the yellow. It's going to be tough. I know that much. Okay, it's down to 131. That's pretty good. Yeah, even just like skipping this first section, like that was with the respawn, by the way. I should discuss. Every time you do like wall runs like that, you kind of want to be as late as possible into the wall run. Oh, well, here goes my speed. It's fine. But when you do a horizontal wall, or a vertical wall run, sorry, you actually want to like go as late as possible into the wall as possible, so you can put all your vertical speed or horizontal speed into it. If you jump early, you can't actually climb up that high. And if you go too diagonally like this, you'll do a horizontal wall run. And the game kind of falls apart a little at the intersection between horizontal and vertical wall run, in my opinion. Feel free to disagree with that. But for the most part, this game does feel pretty good. Like it's a very solid experience. I quite like it. You can tell there's been 15 years of development, right? A whole 15 years of development. Over. Oh god, it's so hard to not overjump some of these, and like this one, I'm like underjumping, right? Okay, make it, get the platinum. Is that platinum? Not 31. Okay, it was a bad run, but it's still technically platinum. Okay, I'll leave it there. I'll save the crazy bits for hunting. So let me just end the recording now, so I can cut it easier later if I need to, and we'll go hunt some spheres. Right, where are these spheres at? I think one's up here. This looks like a place you would put a sphere. Yeah, it's probably the first sphere. think it's funny because like this developer is really good at like putting spheres in like unique routes to climb up. Like they're actually really fun challenges getting to all the spheres. Sometimes it's a little awkward when you have to like rely on air control that is basically non-existent in the game. But for the most part, they're not bad. Okay, that's the first sphere. Where is? I think there'd be a second one by now, right? I see there's one up here. 1, 2. I might just go to the checkpoint first and then go for. No, you might need to anyways. But I think it wants you to. Oh, it's kind of tricky. How are you? Kind of hard to get into this wall run. I guess you could wall run here, hit the top of this, and then wall hop back, maybe? Or you could get to here and then do small hops down, and then keep speed and get to here with a normal jump. But we're not lame-os like that. We're actually going to do a corner straight jump here if we can, because I think it'd be freaking hilarious. It might actually be easier to do a corner straight jump right here, and then go around and hit the corner of the green here, and then just jump up, just for fun. But okay, I think this is actually the second one then. So that's 2, that's 3. 4 is probably this one, right? Yeah, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure there's only 5 in all these. Kind of weird. I feel like there should be a sphere up here, but obviously they limit it to 5 spheres per map. When did they start doing 5 spheres? Was that like the intermediate levels, level 3, the 3 stars, or was it the 4 stars they started doing that? But yeah, I'm pretty sure all the other top 20 routes they do this optimization first, and then they just do things as normally. So interesting. Let's come back. Oh, I thought I was gonna make that jump. All right, how are we getting up here? So you want vertical wall runs. You want to go into these as late as possible so you get the full speed up, right? You see, if you jump into them like this, you don't get nearly as high. So you do need to, and you can. And this is used in some of the speedrun routes I have used, and maybe I hit a record or 2, but I'm you don't know about that. But you can actually, if you're going really fast sideways from a wall, you can actually flick into it, and it still like pretends as if you're like really close to the wall, for like a full wall climb up. It has uses. It has uses. Trust me, it has uses. It has uses. I've done some reroutes with that technique before. Oh, I kind of thought it was gonna be up here. No, we gotta still keep climbing. I think the spheres are kind of devious though, because like none of them are near checkpoints, right? Yeah, so it's like, if you fall off this, you're done. Like, it really sucks falling off this and having to climb back up to hit a sphere again. It does suck. Speaking from experience, it is very painful. I want to tuck on this. You can do a regular climb up here, do a wall run here. I think it wants to go this one, then this way, if we can make it. And while I'm on the subject, you can actually wall hop back and forth, like, roughly 6 times to keep getting height. Once you get past, like, 6 times, you start losing more and more height, and it changes based on, like, how far apart the walls are. So, like, I'm not getting height already, because these walls are really far apart, but if I have yellow, I would still be getting height. But that's kind of important, because so the trick where where I was doing down here, I was going left, right, like this. This only goes up as high as, like, this far, as I just found out eventually later. So it's interesting. All right, let's get the second orb. That was up here, right? Oh, that was a really bad jump up. Climb it. Oh, I don't have any speed though. Oh, this sucks. So there is a route. I'm noticing a route you could definitely do here with yellow. And you could skip a lot of this section, like this. You still have to get to his checkpoint now. Never mind, you can't do it. Never mind, you still have to do this checkpoint. But if you didn't have to hit the checkpoint. Also, walls are really sticky in this game, in case you're wondering. So if I jump at this wall and hold right into it, I will like instantly stop. It's not gonna slide me against the wall unless I specifically hold spacebar to do a wall run, in case you're wondering. So if you're trying to do if you're trying to stop yourself from doing a horizontal wall run and you want to play it safe, you'll lose like 0.2, 0.3 trying to compete with like me or like Smorg on a record or 2. I've noticed. Well, I've noticed when I compete with Smorg, he jumps like instantly. He's so good at that. But if you want to play it safe on some records, you could absolutely just stick into a wall and then you know, stick wall, then think about where you want to jump. And you like, honestly, you would be surprised how much this extra 0.1 helps in terms of how safe you can make a jump and how like reliable you can make a jump. You would be very surprised at how much 0.1 second is sticking on a wall for a while. Still haven't tried my optimization where I just kind of like skip through here to the next one, but we shall get to that when we get to that. Okay, what we got? Was this where it was? Or am I trolling? Was I blind? Am I dumb? Am I forgetful? Don't answer that, I already know I'm pretty forgetful actually, but... Okay, how do I get up? Okay, so this is... Honestly, this is a good level to explain a lot of concepts now that I'm realizing it. You can actually fall off ledges and then still do a climb up like this, in case you're wondering. You have to be fast though, because if you're too slow, you'll fall off. You also hit shift to fall down. If you do this too late, you'll just slide down, right? So you have to keep that in mind when you're doing stuff like, can you actually just make this jump? No. No, you cannot. But you always gotta test. You always gotta test if you can make the jump or not. Like sometimes you'll just like straight up fall, and then you can like, so like, yeah, I'm gonna discuss that backwards back jump. Like you'd think I would be able to get to the top eventually with this, right? And you'll notice I'm now falling. You literally just cannot maintain your upward momentum. There's like a hard cap in the game, but corner strafe jump, no. Corner strafe jump, no. Corner strafe jump, no. It's been a while since I practiced this on narrow. I'm on the corner. I'm not trying to hit this. I'm not trying to hit the left corner. I'm trying to hit the actual face side. Not that I need to. You know, obviously there's an intended route to do this. I just want to try it. That's all. But theoretically, you could hit like a corner strafe jump here. Oh god. Yeah, see, like I hit the back corner on this jump because if I hit this side, if I jumped off this side, it actually would have pushed me this way. So that's how you know if you did it right. Yeah, this is a really tight angle, but yeah, like this. Okay, see? Corner strafe jump, baby. Oh, I'm losing height, but it's fine. Yeah, it's trickier than you think, but I think once you get it down, it's not so bad. Okay, let us get to the next two spheres. Honestly, I played this game so much, I found out like way too much about this game. Now, it's a pass, however, from my Advanced Wars stuff. You know, I just like breaking the game. Okay, how do I get higher than this? I could. I want to get some speed here. Oh gosh. Oh, that's a really tight landing. Yikes. Yikes. I could use the blue here, okay, or the green. Okay, how do I get up here? From here. Because I don't think you can make this jump because the gap's too big, so you can't actually do a proper climb up for regular height. But this is ice wall. So I'm pretty sure it wants me to yellow wall hop between these two. Oh god, that's... Yeah, there's actually a level. What was it? It was the one before control, right? Where you actually had to climb up and you had to like flick around like this into a perfect side jump onto a wall to basically compete with Smorg. Oh god, that was a really rough level. Yeah, see how you maintain your speed when you get yellow like this, and honestly, it's faster to always hold forward. Okay, the second you start holding left and right, watch this. Look how much speed you lose going left and right. Even while you're holding forward, you lose so much speed. So you basically want to keep holding forward and like turning your mouse to turn on everything basically instead of using left right because you will lose too much speed left right. In case you're wondering, and oh my god, this is annoying. Eep. Almost fell off. Oh yeah, I made that look really easy, but it's not. And as you can tell from me falling. Like knowing the exact amount you can jump to like land on poles and that's why the level's called precision. You know, in case you're wondering, it's very tricky. Okay, it's tricky. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh, I jumped way too far to the out. Actually, this is probably not even the best way to do it. I'm kind of trolling. Oh, Yeah, see, the fun thing is, so the vertical corners being rounded has practical application, but it stands to reason that the horizontal corners are also rounded, like with diagonals, by the same logic. Obviously, in case you're wondering, yeah, I should just jump here. This is so much easier than doing what the heck I'm doing, right? Yeah, this is easy. Oh, you do need to roll. If you're jumping from 10 blocks high, you do need to roll. And rolling is better than sliding, because rolling doesn't lose your speed at all. Where am I going? Where am I going? How do I get up? Do I want to go this way? No, I can't, because this is blocking me. I could do something goofy like that, but that's probably not. Okay, how do I get up this? Wait, hold up. What the heck? Oh, you need to maintain your yellow. Ugh, that's disgusting. Okay, I think it wants me to jump on this yellow here. Okay, I need to actually respawn then. No, I didn't mean to hit T. I might have hit R to go. Okay, well, here we are. May as well practice the run. Positive mindset. May as well practice the run while we're here. A little slow here. It's fine. Ugh. Okay, so how do I keep overjumping? That's crazy. Oh, time for the walk of shame back after I hit the wrong respawn. Yeah, don't do what I do. Don't put your total respawn next to your checkpoint respawn. I recommend putting those a little further apart from each other. I am unfortunately an idiot and value efficiency more than anything, and unfortunately that leads to me making mistakes every so often. It's fine. I need to practice the rest of the route anyways, right? Positive mindset. See, not so bad climbing into this. See, it's good practice. Need to practice this jump again. Oh my god, it's such a tough jump. This is where the air control would come in handy. Oh. Okay, it's fine. Really? That was a bonk moment. What the heck? I don't know why I did a green jump here. I could have just done a normal jump up. Fine, we'll be lame. We'll be lame-os. We'll do it the easy, safe way. Boo, right? Boo. Who would do that? Who would take a safe route? Oh, save it. Yeah, see. So, yeah, preserving yellow, by the way. Can't make this jump. Definitely cannot make that jump. Okay. This is really tricky, because you kind of have to... I mean, I guess I could go in here and jump to here. And then jump. Oh, that's a really tight jump, though. Yeah, sorry. Look at this. Okay, if I do a full jump up. Ooh, it's like barely enough to make it, because you're definitely going to fall a little bit, even with like max yellow. But you definitely need the yellow to bounce back, I've noticed. Really? The Robo-Dino does not want to be sticky when you want it to be sticky. And then it's slippery when you don't want it to be slippery. Oh my god, yellow is just so hard to do micro adjustments. It's so fast. I'm not sure if it's actually double acceleration. Maybe it's even more than that. Maybe it's like triple acceleration or something. But you do get technically 2 times max speed on yellow. How much speed do I actually need to make it across this? I mean, 85 should be enough, right? Yeah. Okay, I need to like visualize doing this. Jump across, hop, hop. Do I want to land here and do this and jump backwards this way, or do I want to? Because if I land here, in case you're wondering, when you land on a face wall like this, it kind of pushes you to like this way. You can't actually just slide off sideways unless you do a horizontal wall run and do it into a pop-up, as I call it. But that only works when there's a vertical or a horizontal that you step onto with walls like this. So not really practical for our purposes. I could short hop and land and turn right. I'll lose some speed, but this is a much better climb up. Alternatively, I could jump here, and if I go high enough, I could just wall run off this side. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I'm overthinking it again, as I tend to do. But basically, we can do this. My game. Why do you like this? Why do you like this? Fuck! I hit. T again. Hit T again instead of R. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Okay, there. I kind of hit it. I only maintained 130 speed though going into that. That does not seem very fast. That's not a Smorg beating speed. Yeah, in case you're wondering, Smorg and Chockrit has all the records in the game. Like, literally everyone. And probably all the records on all the custom maps, too, if I had to take a guess. And probably the all Spears record, and probably the any percent record, if I had to guess as well. You know, maybe someone competed. Maybe somebody took it from him. I don't know. Doubtful, but, you know, maybe. Do a normal run with how fast I'm doing this right now, but nah. We're already on the Spears, and there's plenty of time to PB hunt. Plenty of time to PB hunt. Okay, this is much better. We do a climb up here. Can I hit this wall instead? There we go. And then ice. Ooh, smack her head. All right, can I make this jump back? Yeah, I may as well just land on the yellow. But yeah, you can, as long as you have like any kind of momentum, you can roll, by the way, in that direction. It's a little tricky to roll like sideways, because you can't like, yeah, I can't like really do a roll doing that way. I don't know. But yeah, Smorg keeps his speed at all. I could probably just do this. Maybe, no. Oh god, okay, not really what I'm looking for. I was thinking, okay, I guess it does need to be a short hop. Alright, how do we get to this last one? Oh, maybe that's what this whole back part is, to climb up to jump to, oh. Yeah, okay, never mind, this does have a use. It does have a use, I was wrong. It does have a use, even though you could probably jump across from here, or here. But we'll pretend that the intended route is here and it has a use. And this is not just a pointless detail. We'll pretend. Definitely can't make this jump, so you definitely need to go on the ice. And oh my god, what is this landing? What? Excuse me? Excuse me, game? Excuse me, developer? What the heck? How am I getting to this? I mean, I guess I could just... are there two orbs? I could use these two right here to jump back and forth. As well. Oh, I'm falling! And we're dead. How high can I get using these two? I'm curious now. Yeah, not enough height, that's for sure. Not enough height to get up. Yeah, Smorg has like yellow here and hits the yellow. Look at that insane corner strafe jump. Nutty. Look at me go. Look at me go. Good luck hitting that when you're at 150 speed. Like, I'm pretty sure Smorg does. So, good luck. Good luck. You have been warned. Feel free to try. I think this one is much easier. And, I mean, I guess you could fail both, to be fair. Yeah, I'm making that look a lot easier than it actually is. It's not easy. You have to be practicing that for at least, like, 2 hours to consistently get it. Okay, we jump across. Oh, make it! Make it! Okay, we're here. Having a good time. We're living our life. Can we not actually climb up this? That's crazy. This definitely seems like something you can climb. Yeah, I was able to say, like, there's no way you can't climb up this. What? Okay, how to... you need a lot of speed to hit that. Wait, this is a really tricky orb to get to. What? Yeah, I'm just looking at this now, and it's... I guess you could climb up onto the blue here, so you're slow. That is a safer way to do it, but it's still kind of tricky. Or you could just full send, max speed, land here, land across. Okay, actually it's better to go from here. Now I'm looking at this. Do a wall run like this. All right, I hit these first try, 100%. I've never failed these in my life. You guys have never seen me fail. Okay, you just saw me fail one. You saw me fail it. Okay, saved. Except I can't actually get anywhere from here. What's the point? What's the point? Oh my, I'm getting, oh my god, look at that corner straight on. Oh my god. Crazy. Crazy. But unironically, it might actually just be easier to just climb up here, get the yellow, land in here, and then just jump straight to this. I'm really considering that right now. I just don't know if it's fast enough is the thing. Ugh, God. This is so... It's one of those just nerve-wracking... Yeah, you can't even make it the jump. Never mind, not possible. From there, at least. But you can do that for a run. Yeah, see. Now I've hit it twice, I'm never gonna hit this again. It's way harder than you think it is. Right? Way harder than you think it is. But also easier than you think it is, too, with enough practice. Okay, let us... Hop, boom, over here. We'll run up this. I probably just... No, actually, no, I do need horizontal speed in this. Okay. So, yeah. I needed a tuck right there. I'm curious, can I just, like... Just climb up here. I think you have to do this. Maybe you have enough speed you can make that jump, but I don't know. Oh, okay. Woo! Don't fail now. Don't fail now. Okay, all ours. A little nerve-wracking. Okay. We have the orbs. Let me cut here. Or not cut here. Let me end the recording here so I know. Okay, and let us see. Let us see Smorg absolutely destroy our beloved map right here. Alright, jumps across. Immediately jumps into the... Okay, that's a little quicker than my route. Okay. Doesn't climb up. Jumps left, I'm assuming. Jumps up. Okay, you don't actually do a back and forth wall climb. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I could jump back. Duh. To keep the yellow. What am I doing? It actually is worth it in the long run. Okay, yeah. No, he doesn't actually go for the... He doesn't go for the green. Interesting. There might be some time to save here, and then this jump is just crazy. You can jump up this? From here? Excuse me? Excuse me, sir? Okay, he does the rest of the route fairly normally. Just with yellow speed. Okay, yeah, let's give it a try. I'm down to try. I'm gonna do this a little safer than Smorg is doing it, but... He gets really high on that, oh my god. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually, now I'm looking at it. It's so hard to keep that speed, though. Okay, this might be a while before I hit this. This is very tricky. Oh my, oh, okay, I see. Okay, he goes into a flick into horizontal wall run into, okay, that's fine. I was wondering, there's like no way he got enough height doing this, but I see now. Okay, how is Smorg getting enough? That you are crazy. Like, what? Oh my god. It's fine. Look, I've gotten within a second of Smorg's record. I could theoretically should be able to do all this too. Theoretically. See, look, we're catching up. We're catching up. Okay, he does a really high climb up here. Oh, that's a really... Woo! That's a... Yeah, that's, This is gonna be hard to explain. Look, the thing is, watching this, it does not look that hard, but let me assure you, it is quite hard. It's quite hard to do this. So Smorg, he's doing a climb up here, a perfect climb, and before he does the climb up here, like an actual climb up, he's going into a horizontal wall run after topping off of this into by doing a 180 flick and holding spacebar right away to barely get enough height to just slowly do a quick climb up here. So if you land like here, kind of, when you're approaching a ledge, you can actually do a fast climb up instead of like the slow one from below that you normally do with a vertical wall run. So he's just barely getting to the edge of this, right before hitting the fast climb up like angle, jumps back, full space bar to get maximum height to do a horizontal wall run, do a fast climb up onto here, into an immediate vertical wall run again, so he's like, or horizontal wall run again, so flicking left, jumping up to here with enough speed, and if you jump into this yellow too early, you're not gonna be able to climb up fast, so you actually want to delay as long as possible until you jump up to here. and then immediately, so most people, they would stop here, they would turn and then hold forward. Smorg actually, he holds forward the entire time. He climbs up and then like flicks right, and it does save. It does save like 0.1, 0.2 to hold space like forward the whole time. He's doing a maximum height climb up with the yellow speed to just get barely enough height with a full spacebar hop. Back into here, another full spacebar hop. This is actually a lot harder than you think. That's why I do the safety strat where I just go back and forth here and climb up here. It's like 2 seconds slower, but it will get you up, whereas Smorg's strat, you're probably gonna end up doing a climb up here and losing all your yellow speed. He's falling down here. You can actually theoretically land on this green side right here. It's gonna flick this way though. So he's actually landing on this corner. Doing an immediate flick, so you're holding spacebar into this corner, and the second you touch the wall, you have to flick this way while still holding forward, because that's the fastest way to do things. Just keep holding forward, essentially. That's the rule of thumb in this game, hold forward, if you want to go fast. It's harder, it's much harder, but that's what you gotta do. Immediately jumps into here, and instantly, as soon as he basically touches the wall, flicks again this way into a short hop. Because if you do a medium or like a tall hop, you might actually have to do a roll here, and that's gonna give you less reaction time. Also, what's going on with this block inside of here? Maybe not so well built. Okay, into like, I don't know, if Smorga is, I guess you don't actually need to, I mean, you do get the extra height if you do a short hop onto here. So normally you would short hop from like here onto this, but when you have yellow speed, you kind of need a short hop from, you know, twice as far back because you're twice as fast to land here. I guess you don't really need to do this to get the height here, as long as you land on this one. But the thing is, if you don't land on here to get the extra height, that makes the second jump harder because now you're at a lower angle to do a short hop onto here. And if you like clip on any of this at any time, you lose all your speed and your run is over against Smorg. Well, I mean, your world record run is over. Your regular run is probably gonna be fine. You'll still PB and probably get top 5. But lands here. Theoretically, you could actually corner strafe jump this and skip what Smorg does, where he jumps off this back and forth here. But anyway, jumps up here. There's another short hop. It's a another precision at. So you guys don't understand. This is very hard at speed. Okay, this is not easy. This is not easy when you're going faster than your normal 86 max height to land on these with yellow. Okay, and it changes because based on how well you do all the previous sections here, your later sections are going to change because you're going to be higher or lower on the wall. You're going to be slower or faster. So you basically have to. You just have to be good. You just have to do all this on the fly. There's no like consistent strategy if you don't have 100% accurate button presses, which you're a human, you don't. But for AR overlords, you could probably do it pretty easily. But anyways, lands here to get a full another height hop, so we can actually skip this bit. Up into here, jumps into here, another flick right here, another flick right here. Might need to tuck this. You might actually need to tuck this. It's pretty high. It's kind of hard. You don't actually. So the wall hops off the side of walls aren't as tall as regular hops on the ground. You don't really get as much height, so it's a little trickier. But there's a lot of flicking. TLDR, there's a lot of flicking going on here. So I hope you have a big mouse pad. Okay, did Smorg jump left or right? I guess if you have yellow speed, you can't really jump left here, because then you'll fly off the edge. So I guess Smorg probably had to jump right to land here, get a better angle. He didn't use my optimization that I looked at, where you could land on here, do a horizontal run and like jump straight here. I think it was probably too hard to do if I had to take a guess with any consistency. And if you're already 5 seconds ahead of second place, like why would you ever do it better, right? Sorry, gotta take a sip of water. Talking a lot. So, anyways, hits here, short hop, short hop, short hop, and these are really hard to do once you're at 150 speed. Like there's much less time to react to hit a hop, and if you fail your hop on any of these, you're gonna fall down, and your world record run is over. And obviously, you probably can't even get back up. I mean, I guess you could save it. I guess if you fall here, you could do a wall hop this way, but I think you lose all your speed. I didn't see if Smorg jumped to this one, or this one. I need to rewatch that. I would recommend probably this one because it's much better angle to hit here. Because you do want to land here. You want to skip this right here. You kind of just, I'm pretty sure Smorg, he just jumped right over this and just wall run down, including the downward momentum, because you have enough speed to do that, so you don't actually have to worry about either of these pulls, which is probably the smarter way to do it. Then I think Smorg played it pretty safe at the end by jumping normally, like up here. Personally, like I showed you guys a crazy optimization you could do where you could corner strafe jump around this corner and land on this face, essentially, and then probably jump straight up to here if you're yellow. But if you're already world record run 5 seconds ahead of everyone else, you would never try that, right? Why would you ever do that? Not worth it. Not worth it. Probably hits this green, lands here, doesn't roll. Did he jump to this one? I think Smorg jumped to this one, right? No, I think he jumped up here. He hopped up this one, but then he skipped this one, jumped straight to this one, landed on this one, hit this, jumped across, and then just jumped into the finish from here. Because if you have enough speed and you land here, you can just jump straight to the finish. You don't actually need to hit this and go to the right, which you can actually see. Smorg didn't have the best angle coming out of this jump. I mean, it's kind of hard to get, like, you do lose speed if you turn this much. So I'm actually very curious what the graph looks like between how much you can turn and how much speed you can save and what's the fastest, like, angle, quote unquote. I guess Smorg probably played it safe by just going straight to keep your speed to its max the whole time. Like, it is a safe option. An even safer option is obviously hitting this and going on. An even safer option than that is going here and going across. So, okay, all right. Keep an eye on that green timer. I guess I'm gonna cut until I finally hit another PB. So I will see you guys there. It might take a couple hours. I might not actually hit it at all, because I'm kind of uploading this like day of, so I'm a little behind. I'll admit it. I'm a little behind, which is going to be a very big problem for the all sphere speed run. But you know, I'll see you there. I'll see you there. Ooh, that was quick. Damn. Well, time to fail the run. Oh, no. Ah, that's so sad. Okay, well. Walk of shame. I do need to practice the ending bits anyways. Just, even though I'm going to be doing them at, like, lower speed, if I manage to keep that yellow the whole time anyways. But this will get me a PB. That's going to be embarrassing. Oh, man. 4-second PB with a respawn. Disgusting. Whose mans is this? Who would do that? But oh god, it feels so slow. Oh, this is a bad ending. Oh god. Save it, save it, save it, save her boy. Okay, well I mean, you know, it's 11th. I gotta optimize that more. But okay, you know, 1 PV out of the way. Great. Ooh, almost hit a pop up there. That would've been nice. Well, kind of clunked the wall, got clipped, but I can still PB. So here we go. the walk of shame back. It's almost poetic, huh? Assuming I don't fail the end, of course. No. Imagine opening your mouth. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm disappointed in that now. But okay, that just means I gotta practice more. It's itty bits and pieces. Might actually be faster to just go for the wall flick here and just bounce off of it. I don't know. Woo! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was just so I was not prepared. Oh my god. I was like, I actually could have got PBing if I just... oh my god, I was not prepared for how fast that was all of a sudden. Ah, I was trying to get the full pop up to the top right there. I don't know. I should have updated my PB. Ghost, so it's still doing the old PB ghost. So the times are going to be a little different compared to my actual current PB versus what I'm facing right now. So I'm not actually 7 seconds ahead, in case you're wondering. I know, right? Oh, what a liar. Oh. How early can I make this jump? Pretty early, actually. Is that a PB? No, actually it's not. Oh. No, it is. No, it is. Okay. Well, top 4. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I do want to get back to my ghost. Get a better PB going. But okay, you know, I'll take it. But I think this is easy top 3. Oh, getting closer. Well, lost a lot of speed, but Yep. Yep, Croc. Hey guys, I just want you guys to know, this is the first time I've done this ending. Like, I might just fail this ending. This is the first time I've done this in like 2 hours, getting to this point. Like, unironically, it's been bad. Oh my God, I cannot hit that triple like small hop with the yellow speed that Chockrit and Smorg do. It's like it's so hard. But okay, you know what? 3rd place. We'll take it. 10 seconds behind, like 15 seconds behind 1st place, by the way, but 3rd place. Yeah, I gotta get this uploaded like in the next like 2 hours, so I can't actually grind this anymore and still get the upload in time. But okay, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I need a break. Oh my god, my fingers are yeah. Bye.